What's up, everybody? It's Man of Low Moral Fiber here. My name's Luke, and in this video, I'm going to be continuing my level 1 to overpower level 8 playthrough. In the previous video, I farmed up to level 72 and got some new Lyudas in the process. I can give you a look at those now. We have a level 69 Shock Lyuda, a level 70 Fire, level 69 Corrosive, and we also have a level 72 Non-Elemental. So that's pretty cool. We did finally max out our skill tree as far as how many points we have. And that allowed us to get 4 points into follow-through, which will make us faster and more powerful after a kill. Increases both our survivability through a speed increase and damage increase, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm tempted to go farm Gettle one time. We had good luck with him in the last episode. We'll kill him once here, and then I'm going to proceed to acquiring level 72 Pimpernels for the Digistruct Peak process, and that might be kind of boring because basically it will involve quitting a whole bunch of times in order to finally find the ones we need. I definitely need decent shock, shock's the one that I might not need a decent one in. I definitely need decent corrosive, fire, and slag ones, and once I have that, we'll move on. I don't know exactly how long that will take. It will depend on what kind of weapons the game wants to give us. So we didn't get another Lyuda. I didn't really expect to, but I figured I'd give it a shot anyway. Looks like the vehicle's still up there. Just a little bit of walk, and we'll get in the vehicle. Now, I did that just because it was on our way to the fast travel over at Ellie's. Where I'm going to be headed next is the Washburn Refinery. I believe we're going to have to shoot through there, which really shouldn't be that difficult. And once we do that, we are going to complete the Pervy quest and also the quest for Don't Copy That Floppy. At that point in time, I will put my game into a read-only, or my save, rather, into a read-only mode, and I will not, revert it from that until we have all of the Pimpernels that we need. So, that's what I'm going to do. Right now, we need to head... I said the Washburn Refinery, and I forgot where to look for it, but now I found it. Used to know exactly where it was. Okay. Might as well stock up on ammo here. No reason not to, and then I'll also make sure that I'm wearing my Corrosive Bone of the Ancients to make everything just a little bit more ridiculous in our favor. I'm not going to farm for new Bone of the Ancients until OP8. I don't really see a point in it. The difference, I mean, it would be noticeable, but it's not going to make or break us, that's for certain. Playing through the Washburn Refinery as Sniper Zero is always just comically enjoyable because everything is so pathetic. And so that's fun. That thing tried to fuck on me, but we're gonna fuck on him as soon as he lowers that shield. Felt like that power loader was probably getting close, but I thought I had time. I was wrong. We're alright now, though. Keep in mind that you can't blow the arm off those R-loaders until you've knocked off their shield or depleted their shield. Got kunai on both of those guys there. That was cool. Ooh, a badass. That'd be good if we were still looking for experience, but obviously we're not at this point. Theoretically, we could get better gear from it. That'd be nifty. Alright, let's go kill this badass loader up here. I should have gone to Sanctuary really quickly in order to buy that backpack upgrade that is available to us, but I didn't do that. Alright, so we'll talk to Censorbot here, and we'll get that Pervy quest. I probably should have done this quest a while back, but I didn't. Alright. Yeah. The other one's the DJ Tanner one. Darren McFadden's a really disappointing back. I wish he'd do better. Alright, so we're going to turn over here and continue this. We have to go through most of the Washburn Refinery here in order to get to the pervy enemy that we're trying to get to. Sorry, I forgot his name there for a second. Doing well, though. Hopefully we're able to find the Pimpernels we want, or at least passable Pimpernels very early. We will see. Pretty big on that Malawan grip. I think that magazine size makes a big difference in how I play. This Pimpernel is, or this Lyuda rather, is just absolutely destroying these dudes. And it should be. Got 3 enemies spawning on this side, so might as well throw a couple of the transfusions out preemptively. Only makes sense. Definitely helped out. All on this side now. It's weird that they don't permanently open this gate after you've defeated Hyperius once or something. I think that perhaps that was the intention and it just never played out that way. I don't know. Getting a little bit low on ammo, not too worried about it though. Alright, let's just rush forward here while we have a little bit of critical ascension, obviously walking over some of those enemies that I killed. While I had low ammo, has replenished my ammo count to an extent. Probably don't want to stand right next to that barrel with the bull loader right there, shooting those big old slugs or whatever it shoots. Ooh, a hot loader. Hot loader's always irritating. They have potential to kill you with one shot, you know. Dang, a double badass run. I feel like that's ridiculous. Doesn't affect Sniper Zero too much, though. Not one with a Lyuda, at least. That thing was only more accurate. It could have spelled trouble for me, but inaccuracy plagues him. Alright, so we're cruising right along to Pervy at this point, and this will be good. To kill him, I guess. So we can complete this quest. Now we're in pretty good position to fight the rest of these clowns. I guess that's it, though. Alright, we'll pick up all of these, and then we'll just continue our little romp here through the Washburn Refinery, and we'll kill these badass loaders that are coming up in Hurley as well on our way back to Censorbot. Not because it's necessary, just because it's kind of fun. I do like the fact that I move a lot faster now that we've acquired follow-through in these most recent levels, so that's good. That it also helps with keeping critical ascension, you know, albeit a small bit, but it helps. You know, you can push towards the next enemy a little bit quicker and everything. Definitely matters. Not a huge amount. Obviously, it doesn't last forever, but it does make a difference. Alright, so these badass loaders, I mean, I understand that they're supposed to be tough and everything, but loaders versus Sniper Zero with a on level or close to it Corrosive Pimpernel, especially prior to overpowered levels, is definitely not favorable for them. Now we'll have to use Deception pretty quick. I believe we're below health gate, but this guy's only attack that can really hurt us from range is his big warmed up gun attack, so it takes some time for him to begin shooting, so we should be alright. See how he has to split out wide and everything to do it? Okay. So once I've... that must have hit a critical or something, that's funny. Yeah. Alright, so now that he doesn't have any guns left, we're just going to aim at his hips. This guy has some fairly hidden critical hit spots, so that's where I choose to go for. His eye is smaller than an average loader, it would seem, as like illogical as that may seem. Okay. One more dude up here, and then we will be going on to do the Don't Copy That Floppy quest, which will involve killing several handfuls of pirates. Maybe not several handfuls, but several to a couple handfuls, perhaps. Okay. Nothing there. We cleared this map pretty easily. Like I said, Sniper Zero really has his way with the Washburn Refinery. Requires a small bit of efficacy and everything, but almost anyone could do that. Okay. Cool. So now we will take that freedom of... No, we don't need that freedom of speech. That was my bad. What we are taking is Don't Copy That Floppy. So, that's where we're headed now. It shouldn't be that bad for us. We'll obviously be using the fire Lyuta for that. I can't remember which is better, our fire or... Yeah, our fire is better than our corrosive, so that'll be good. Should also put on our fire bone here. And we'll keep the shock one handy so that if we find one with a shield or we just feel like fire is not acceptable for a certain application, we'll have suitable backup. Now, instead of fast traveling to Wormwater, I'm just going to use the gate here because that puts us really close to where our next quest is going to be. So that'll be good. Alright, I'm not going to ride the elevator down because it's fun to jump and there's no fall damage. What's weird is that you completely lose momentum at some point when you're falling down a large distance like that. I've noticed, like, you don't continue your forward momentum. I think it's kind of strange. Whatever, though. We're just going to avoid those enemies back there. Again, we no longer have a need for experience, and I don't expect those guys to drop anything totally significant, so in that regard, I plan to ignore them, or with regard to that, at least. Now, I put on, or at least I took off, my grenade mod there because I want to execute a grenade jump to hopefully skip this stuff here. Got a late start on that one. Still almost made it, but I think maybe it's here that we need to grenade jump. I don't know. I feel like there's a way to grenade jump this. I just... haven't remembered it. Okay. I'm almost positive I executed this at one point in time. There we go. Okay, so now we're good. Now we get to avoid those sandworms, which is intriguing. Because I don't like fighting those things. Then I'm going to take another couple speed boosting grenade jumps as we progress to these enemies, and now I'm going to put it back on. Okay. Now, even though that is a fairly dangerous melee enemy, I like to use deception to take out these guys if I can, but oh my gosh, I totally screwed myself there. So we should be able to get a critical hit on that guy and get up, unless he decides to run away in some capacity, but he's right there, so we're okay. That was extremely poorly played on my part. I don't know what I was doing. Did I ever put on my Firebone of the Ancients, or was I just being stupid? I should have just killed that guy straight out. That would have given me Grim, and yeah, that would have been stupid not to do that. And it was stupid not to do that. It was a boneheaded move on my part. Okay. We're going to ignore those sandworms. I'm going to satisfy my curiosity there by confirming that I do have the Firebone of the Ancients attached. Alright, so once we're up here, there are going to be like several pirate mercenaries, or I forget exactly what comes first. It might be the pillagers and then the pirate mercenaries, but a handful of melee enemies before the enemies that are actually carrying the floppy disk that we need. Cool. So yeah, I guess it's plunderers first, and then we'll get some pirate mercenaries, and then we'll get like pirate gunners, and eventually the powder monkeys, if I recall correctly. Now these enemies are a lot more dangerous than the basic lunatic type enemies, so I try to treat them with a little bit more respect. try to smartly use deception and such. These guys can be especially irritating because they could theoretically kill you and disappear, which, you know, could spell death. And by kill you, I mean put you in to fight for your life and then disappear, which could be bad. Okay. Dang, there's one right on me there. Did a poor job against them, but they're all dead now. Ooh, a skin that I don't have. Huge upgrade. Jeez, they send out a ton of enemies before you ever get to the ones with... Ooh. Oh my gosh. Shot Guy, I think, in combination with everything else, absolutely wrecked me there. And that's bad to go down twice in a row like that, especially since we very recently went down right before that. Oh my goodness. That was bad. It would have been incredibly embarrassing to die on this mission. But we're alright. Only one more floppy to pick up. Where would it be? Okay. So now we can get out of here before we die again. And we're going to be okay. Go down 3 times in a row there, or just 2? I'm not entirely certain. It was definitely poor played. It's a long walk over to this next chest, but it's alright. We may have to kill that boat down there. We'll pick up that for sniper ammo in the time being. Okay, where's that boat at? That thing's more difficult to hit than I want to deal with at the moment, so we're just going to begin to ride this elevator. His accuracy isn't such that I'm too worried about him, but his difficulty to hit, I mean, my accuracy, I guess, is also a reason why I'm not too worried about trying to attack him. Now, I don't think the super badass constructor loader respawns, and he definitely doesn't. It's probably one of many times this has been confirmed in this series. Okay. So here is where I'm going to put my save file into read-only mode so that we can begin to farm for these things. So I'm going to save quit here, and I'll be right back. Alright, now my save file is in read-only mode, and we're going to continue. And we're going to turn this quest in and see what kind of Pimpernels we get. Obviously, once we get a Pimpernel, we're then going to take it to the Sanctuary Claptrap stash, and that will allow us to then save quit, but obviously with the save file being read-only, that means it won't be written over after our save quit. However, the Claptrap secret stash is stored in a different piece of memory entirely, and so we'll be allowed to quite easily farm multiple of these. Well, I say easily farm them. That doesn't mean we'll be able to get the ones we want easily, but we'll at least be able to get them as many times as we want. So, somewhat easy, but not super enjoyably easy, because it just involves a lot of doing this over and over again. Ooh, we got barrel fucked there. That could have been bad. Ooh, we're still getting fucked. Hot loader right on me. Okay. Alright, so this has been a terrible episode as far as my particular performance has gone so far. Luckily, every time I've fucked up, we've had a very easily second wind, so I don't know why I even chose to kill all these guys. I guess I was kind of determining whether or not I felt it was necessary, and I have decided that it was necessary at this point to kill everything, because they will follow me up to Censor Bot. And also, I was a little bit distracted by the Dallas game. It's about to go into halftime. It'll be hard for them to win without Romo. Alright. So a gentleman's pimpernel here. And that appears to be the Malawan grip. That is absolutely worth taking back to Sanctuary. So we will head back to Sanctuary now. I guess we can save quit to get there, so long as I don't do the reselect character thing. And so that's what we're doing. So, Sanctuary. Here we go. Alright, so, I mean, Malawan with Gentleman's Grip, it's not exactly perfect. Obviously, Barking or Banberry would be better, but it's pretty damn good. So, I'm definitely taking it for now. If we find a better fire one, so be it. If we don't, that's also just fine. Crap. Ugh, I forgot. I shouldn't be doing this in Sanctuary. I should be doing it in Claptrap's Waste, because you don't have to do the quest for that one. Ugh, I did that in an earlier playthrough of this, or just an earlier episode of this YouTube series, at least, and, yeah, that was my bad. Okay, so where are we trying to go? We're trying to go to Claptrap's place. The Windshear Waste. Alright, now that we are here, the secret stash isn't far. Probably closer than it is in Sanctuary, in fact. But where is it? It's around here. Is it in here? It is in here. Alright, so there's a Barking level 51 there, but I don't know why that's in there either. So we will put the level 72 Gentleman's Pimpernel in there, and then I will save quit, and then I will reselect this save like this. And now I'm back in the Washburn Refinery. You see that Pimpernel will remain within the Claptrap secret stash, and the Don't Copy That Floppy quest is once again active. So that's what we're doing right now. Okay. Ooh, fun barrel action there. Gonna do a much better job at killing these guys this time, because last time was pretty embarrassing. But, so long as I kill everything. Or maybe I'll be able to sneak through it sometimes like this. I don't know. We're going to sneak through it, see what happens. We're not looking for any of that experience, so it seems prudent just to get out of here as quick as we can. So, Banberry, but with the Hyperion Grip and in shock, that's not worth taking back to Claptrap's area. So, save quit here. Go ahead and hit the save to refresh it there to what's actually stored on the hard drive, or solid state, excuse me, instead of the memory, and then we'll be good. Really? Whatever. Won't be able to skip them every time, obviously, but some of the times it looks like we'll be able to if they don't get super aggro-y right away, but that's what has appeared to happen this time, I guess. Wanted to wait till the boar there just because at the very least I knew it would stop the thing's arms from spinning. Excellent. Okay. Using our sweet follow-through bonus to progress to Sensorbot quicker than we have ever before. Alright, that's a dandy Pimpernel. Still not the Malawan grip, so we're going to leave it be. We'll come back. Hopefully we find something good eventually, because it'd be nice. But we have one good fire one now. I would definitely like Malawan grip on the slag one, and I would definitely like Malawan grip on the corrosive one with a half decent accessory. That would be Gentleman's, Banberry, or Barking are the only three that I'd really be interested in. I guess I could deal with the magazine size one for slag, but Drop that shield, asshole. There we go. It's like an irritating little half challenge before you get to Sensor Bot if they all spawn. It's not super dangerous, but you can't totally forget about it, I guess. And we got a Monstrous here, which is the magazine size, but that is not the Malawan grip. So we're going to pass on that one as well. Maybe I'm being too picky for gear that we're not going to use for very long. And that's definitely a possibility. I probably should have taken that slag one. Oh well. I forgot to reselect the save. We can tell that because he's doing the DJ Turner thing. And because we don't have the green turn in there on the right side of the HUD. We'll go this way this time just to spice it up. Alright, looks like they're not all spawning. That's perfect for me. Fashionable with the Hyperion grip, we'll pass on that. I forget what fashionable is. I don't know if going this way gives me a better chance at not aggroing everything, but we're going to try it. Ooh, very sneaky. Very sneaky. That works out. Banberry with the doll grip. What a kick in the dick. Forgot to reset my save there. That was stupid. Luckily, my solid state is pretty fast. In case you're curious, I run this off a Samsung M.2 solid state. Sounds like they're coming out with new ones there soon, so I'll sell mine to a friend and buy the big 850 Pro 1TB version when they come out with that later this year, I guess. I just want it. If it goes even faster than this one, that'd be grand. Need to store my games on something. And I don't like much loading times if I can avoid it. So that's why I'll buy a nice solid state. Run my OS off a Intel 750 PCI solid state, which is damn fast as well. Alright, Sublime Pimpernel. Again, with the Hyperion grip. That sucks. That was a bad shot. I always want to jump on that thing, but the ceiling distracts me or prevents me from doing so. Getting better at jumping on that staircase there, so I guess that's a benefit. Captain Scarlet's Pimpernel. Does have Malawan grip though, so that's doll stock, Jacob scope. Doesn't have an accessory, but it's got Malawan grip. So we will take that, and we'll go to Claptrap's area now, making sure I don't reselect the save here. And we're going to turn around and travel to the Wind Shear Waste. So now we have 2 out of the 4 elements that I want. So that's what we're trying to get to, I guess. Halfway there. We still need to find 1 in slag and 1 in corrosive. And then we'll be good as far as Pimpernels go for a little while. So we'll take the level 51 out, and we will put the level 72 one in. So now we have a level 72 in fire and shock. We'll go ahead and save quit now. Reselect our character, which will take us back to the Washburn Refinery. And now we're going to get ready to hopefully pull a Banberry Slag Malawan Grip one here. Or corrosive. Barking would do fine for the corrosive. That was mean of that barrel. but barrels are known to do stuff like that. This isn't the way I had been coming, but I guess it works for some sneaky stuff too, as long as you don't aggro them. So that was neato. Captain Scarlet's with the doll grip. That sucks. And we'll go again. I'll wait for deception. Perfect. Fashionable. Forget what fashionable is. I think it's probably accuracy. But at this point, we already have a fire one, so we don't really need to worry about that one. Hopefully we'll eventually find one in corrosive or slag that fits my needs. Otherwise we'll have the shock Lyuda debacle all over again. Okay. This is where I think gun parts would be a slightly better option in some regards. I mean, if you found like the Pimpernel, whatever it would need to be, the barrel or whatever that, you know, would truly make it a Pimpernel, then you could affix it to different types of stocks and everything, element, because farming for a specific element of the Pimpernel will definitely, you know, make the game more fun for you if you're truly trying to use the Pimpernel in a certain element. But unless you're doing, you know, somewhat tricky things, you only get one shot and you get whatever the game gives you. And I'm not sure that's especially good for a game that thrives on the uniqueness of its weapons and the different things that can come of having these special and unique weapons. So, oh wow, I finally made it up here. That's interesting. That seems weird to me that there's no way to alter the Pimpernel you get without totally resetting a playthrough, and that can obviously get very cumbersome. So we have a fashionable shock one here with the Hyperion grip, also useless to me at this point. Ah, I forgot to reset my thing, so now we're gonna have to do it again. Ugh. Okay. Perfect. Dang it, I want to reach that storage container every time and I fail to do it. But as long as they think I'm over there, it'll be pretty easy to get up to Censorbot without them following me. Okay. Banberry. But Jacob's grip. Banberry, Jacob's grip. What a weird and awkward combination. It would have... I'm going to take it for now. I'm going to take it for now. Okay. If we find a better one, we'll replace it. If we don't, I mean, it's passable. It's not what I want, but, you know, we're not going to use it for that long. So I don't see it as prudent to waste a ton of time farming for a weapon that we're going to replace in short order. We just needed to get through the first few OP levels, so it won't be that big a deal. Open the door up here, and we'll put the corrosive one on in. Those two do the same amount of damage. I guess it makes sense. They both have the Malawan grip, and they don't have the base damage accessory, so that makes plenty of sense, actually. Alright, it's weird that that one has a higher fire rate, but it's okay. You know, it has that accessory. The lower magazine size, it's a bummer, but it's not going to totally sink us, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Especially since one of the things we trade for the magazine size is a slightly higher base damage, so that's good stuff. Very sneaky. Fire. Eh. Oh no, there's another Cowboys player hurt. And he just fumbled the kickoff. Come on, Dunbar. You gotta do better, bud. I was about to shoot those guys, but I remembered I'm sneaking past them. We still need a Malawan gripped slag Pimpernel. Once we have that, we can move on, whether or not we get a better corrosive one. Sublime. That sucks. Ah, forgot to reset my save. Eventually, we will find this Malawan grip slag one that I need. I'm trying to think of how many accessories there are right now. We'll say roughly 8. There are 5 different grips, I believe. Yeah, 5 different grips. Jacob's, Malawan, Hyperion, Doll, and... Jacob's, Malawan, Hyperion, Doll, and Vladoff, obviously. Okay. And then there are a number of different accessories, so I think it's like a 1 in 40-ish chance that we'll get what we need. I don't know. Oh my god. What are the odds of that? 2 Sublime. Oh no, but then it would still Element too, huh? Well, yeah, that's what that's all I was doing, was Element and Grip. I wasn't even calculating accessory. Okay. It's weird to see athletes that are injured currently doing promotions. Obviously, Marshawn Lynch isn't playing tomorrow night, but he has 2 commercials that have shown during this game, which is weird. It's also weird to see fairly uncharismatic J.J. Watt in every single commercial. Sometimes they don't even give him words, like this weird Bose one where the band that he's listened to is like giving him a pep talk. I think it's an incredibly poor commercial. Whatever. Come on, game. Haven't even gotten that many slag ones yet. It seems that we've gotten an unproportionately low amount compared to what would be expected, and that is 20% of them being slag. Yeah, I probably shouldn't use deception on that first guy. It only slows me down. That one was pretty good, though. Crap, if Dunbar's hurt, that's a big part of the Cowboys' offense down. That sucks. That also sucks. Why are you doing this to me, game? The Pimpernel's like one of the handful of weapons, maybe a dozen in the game, that actually should spawn in slag, and we're having trouble getting it to spawn right now, which is a little bit of a kick in the face after the problems we had with the shock Lyuda, and you know, that was obviously exacerbated by getting a number of slag Lyudas in the middle there. That was really aggravating. So now that we can't get one of these, it's very ironic. Alright, barking. Malawan. Slag. That can do it. Okay. So let's save quit. We will not refresh our save after working so hard for that slag one. And then we'll travel to the deal. And that'll be good. Magnus Lighthouse. Nope. Claptrap's place. Yep. Now, even though we still have the quest active, I think we will have to reset UVHM in order to get higher level ones, unless I wanted to take my save back to before I picked up the quest. And I'm debating that, but I see it as a little bit disingenuous. I don't know. It would save some time, though, that's for certain. So I don't know. I don't know. Where is it? There it was. Okay. So that's good. Now I'm going to go ahead and set my save to not be read-only mode. Alright, so the save file is no longer in read-only mode, and I've decided to say fuck it. I am going to take it all the way back to where we started the episode at, because I see it as kind of dumb to have to reset UVHM just to farm 4 new Lyutas and Pimpernels by the time we reach OP4 or 5 or whatever. Seems kind of foolish. We won't be doing that once we get to OP8, though. We'll actually do a full reset for OP8. So, we'll kill Gettle one more time. Then we'll head to Sanctuary and really, or at least to Claptrap's place, and really sort out our gear. And then in the next episode, we will head into the Tiny Tina DLC and get the shield that I need, and possibly an extra class mod and B-shield before entering Digistruct Peak. So that'll be good. We're going to kill these guys one more time, though, because I find it enjoyable. In short burst, I find killing them enjoyable. Not every time. Quit being lame, Mobley. Alright. And he continued to be lame until he blew up my vehicle. So, now we'll hop in another vehicle and we'll get the fast travel and we'll head on over to Claptrap's place, where our Pimpernels will be. This way we don't have to reset at OP4. Just makes it a little bit better for us. We will reset at OP8, though. It just avoids us doing some needless playing through UVHM up until the point that the dust is or up until the point where the Lyuta quest is unlocked, the good, the bad, and the Mordecai, and the Pirate DLC, too. So, just saves us some time there. I appreciate that ability. Technically, it wasn't using Gibbed. Okay. Where are we going to go? Claptrap's place. Which is here. Okay. Sorry, I'm watching the Saints hopefully miss this long 51-yard field goal, but he might not. Ah, shit, he made that. That sucks. Okay. So look at all these Pimpernels here. That's pretty damn cool. Let's put them each in our backpack. And then we'll get rid of all the crap that I don't need. Okay. So. Definitely want to put that there. And we'll head back to Sanctuary so I can buy that backpack upgrade and sort out the bank and everything. I don't know why I'm keeping these old weapons. It might be stupid. Whatever. To Sanctuary. Alright, so another thing I want to do is make sure that these are starred before we even mess around. Okay, we got to get some stuff in the bank. We got to get rid of some other stuff so that we have a fairly clean inventory. Just make everything a little bit easier to manage here. Haven't done a ton of combat in this particular episode. Crap. I don't know why I'm keeping that either. I'll put that in my backpack so I can get rid of it. Alright, so ones that are too close together level-wise, we should get rid of. See, that's a 50 and a 48, so we're just going to get rid of that 48. We'll also get rid of the Invader. Now there's a few spots in here. We can at least get our updated Slag one in. Our level 50 barking in. And our other level 50 barking in. Okay, so that's good. We need to get the Trespasser in so that I don't accidentally sell it. Alright.
So, what now? Yeah, somebody's got to deal with all those new...
Let's head over to Crazy Earl's real quick and buy some more iridium. We are going to have to get rid of some of those in there. I don't even know why I'm keeping them. Backpack and bank. Where's bank? Oh, bank's at top too. Backpack. Dang, we still need to go higher on backpack and maybe bank too. Need to roll a lot of iridium, I guess. Okay. Alright, so there's a group at level 56, a group at level 50. We'll get rid of the group at level 58 and 56, why not? And we'll replace it with the level 65-ish group. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's get rid of some of the ones I don't need. Definitely that slag one I don't need. I don't need that shock one. I definitely don't need these low-level ones.
Nice.
Alright, now I think I got rid of everything I don't need. Let me make sure we still have all the stuff, though. We have all the stuff. That's good. Okay. So, we'll start Digistruct Peak in the next episode. I don't know where exactly I'm going to organize all this stuff. We'll start like this. I think that's appropriate. Or no, we still have to do all the Tiny Tina stuff. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're okay right now, though. So, as always, guys, I thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you haven't yet taken the time to subscribe, please do so. I'd appreciate that as well. Otherwise, I do hope to catch you next time. Bye, guys.